in any case, what is interesting to see is that clients are working with more and more different partners. The figure is amazing in China, where brands work with 25 different partners to solve their needs. As you see, orange is related with digital platforms. And of course, digital platforms are huge in China. Think about TikTok or Alibaba or WeChat, which is like the big WhatsApp in China, the big Chinese WhatsApp. It's the same in Brazil, as you see that the white section it's huge, is wide. Of course, in every market, clients work with those digital platforms, but it's also true that in some markets, clients work more directly with those platforms, like in Brazil and China. In other markets, like in more mature markets, like the UK or other markets in Europe, rather than working directly with those digital platforms, marketers prefer to work through their agencies. And this is because they trust more all the data and all the recommendations and all the understanding that their agencies have, rather than trusting proposals and projects coming directly from digital platforms. In any case, it's becoming quite difficult to orchestrate all these different partners that brands are working with, and it's becoming very, very complex, and it demands a lot of time, and it's quite difficult to make that collaboration happen amongst all those different companies that clients are working with. And that confusion and that difficulty brings a new figure into the industry, which are the lead agencies. So amongst all those different agencies that clients work with, they identify one, and they, of course, identify that agency as a lead agency, which is mainly the agency where strategies are built and ideas come from, and afterwards that lead agency helps other agencies to use those strategies, to use those ideas, to implement them in different specific disciplines like digital or PR or events. So it is important, I think, to identify one of the agencies as a lead agency, because it will make things easier for CMOs.
And it can also be the media agency too, hey, Cesar? Doesn't have to be the creative agency. I think, as you know, I mean, in South Africa, it's tended to be seen as the creative agency as the lead agency. But in other countries, it's the media agency who tends to lead because of all the data they have and the strategies they have, etc.
Of course. Media agencies are changing the game in other countries, and the main reason, as you say, it's because their power and their strength in data, and because they have hired very prestigious and talented strategic planners that are positioning media agencies in that key position as a strategic partner for brands.